First of all, my name is Patty Austin. If you don't have me sing at the White House before you leave, and the way you're going, it could be soon, you're going to be so sorry, because I've sung for every president in the White House since Reagan, and still not you. I'm tortured by that. That's one thing. Second thing, we're both Leos. My brother, I know how we function. Please, please, please be strong. Be brave, but most of all, be true. And I know all three of those things are virtually impossible for you based upon the position you're in and the country we live in. But we need you to be that for all of us, in spite of what you think you have to do to make it into another term. I think it's more important that you go into your mode of saving this country from itself. And you have the power to do it.
Great.
Love you more than anybody you think loves you, including Michelle.
All right, thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Alicia Woodruff and welcome to the Fort Report. Deborah Jung came back from New York City in 1986 with a vision of a musical theater company for kids from around the world. 1 year later, she started that company in a church basement. And 25 years later, Kids Who Care tours their original musicals around the world and offers musical theater classes, camps, and musical productions for kids all throughout Fort Worth. I can vouch for the classes because I teach them. Fort Worth Television stopped by to talk to Deborah about the Kids Who Care holiday production of the best Christmas pageant ever.
It's about a Christmas pageant, traditional pageant, where the woman who always directs it breaks her leg. So at the last moment, they're deciding who's going to direct it. And it ends up being a mom who's never directed anything in her life. And so she's there the first day of rehearsal and thinking probably she has her act together, and then the Herdmans arrive, which are these wild-haired kids who really just show up because they heard there's food. So they show up to get some free cookies, and what happens is they take over. So they hear there's parts, and so they decide they're going to be all the main parts, and nobody will step up to say they won't.
With the antics of the Herdmans in full force, the show gives the audience the Christmas story they already know through new eyes. In addition to hearing a different spin on a classic story, Kids Who Care is offering a different kind of matinee performance for families called Sugar Rush.
It is lunch prior to a matinee performance where you come to the galleries, have lunch with your children, you can have a glass of champagne, and then the whole family goes to the production.
To find information on tickets to this and other performances, just visit kidswhocare.org or call 817-737-KIDS. Also on the site, you'll find information about the various camps and classes, which are more than just a little song and dance.
When a child comes to Kids Who Care, yes, they might be singing and dancing, but they're learning the creative process and how the creative mind works. A kid coming out of Kids Who Care not only is great on stage, but they could also run a corporation because they've learned all those skills.
Really, you have to come see the best Christmas pageant ever. It's hilarious, it's fun, it's a classic story, and I have a solo. Come see it.